behind those walls there is Porur Lake. It's one of the biggest reservoirs of Madras, but which is inside the city. There are a lot of other reservoirs out, so as it is rain, the water has come all the way up here. Oh, I should have taken this right. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's go. Yeah. So, okay, good morning and Vanakkam, it's Dr. M, and this is my ride to IPW. Breaking at Bangalore, and from there tomorrow morning I'm riding with a bunch of friends from Bangalore, and hope this is an uneventful ride. Oh, there's water already, but anyway, this is a small part. I'm expecting more water logging on the way, because I'm crossing this place called what's that place? AVP Nagar. Well, the place is where Chembramakkam Eri is, the lake is, and that's the biggest reservoir outside Madras, and it's gonna be like that's gonna be like to the brim. So I'm hoping that there should be some kind of water logging over there, hoping I don't get into any trouble. And this is Porur bypass, and this is you go that side, you go to Madurai, you go this side, you go to Nellore. No, we don't want to go to Nellore because the eye of the cyclone is a little beyond Nellore, and it's going to be raining this side. So what we'll do is we'll go straight and then take a left and join this other side of the road, which actually used to take me into Pundamalli and into Bangalore. So our route that we are taking today is well, of course, Chennai, Kanchipuram, Vellore, Krishnagiri, Hosur and Bangalore. So let's get going. Let's open her up. Well, we have just crossed the Rajiv Gandhi Memorial. This is Sri Perumbudur, and so far there's not been any waterlogging as I feared, but the roads are very broken. You see all these potholes. No, this is a major traffic junction because traffic comes from Kundratur and Porur from that road and joins this road, and so there's a lot of congestion that happens in this area. So that's probably the reason why the roads are broken already. It's going to take a long time for them to fix it. And so that is over there, that's Chembramakkam Lake. It's flowing to the brim. My camera mount is like all shaky, and this is also coming off. So I kind of juggled off a lot of things. So I moved this slightly to the right. I put the RAM mount for the phone here because I found calling people from this device was a little tough. It's easier to navigate via this, and yeah, and I have a camera on the back, and the remote is right here. And I forgot to switch on that camera. Too many switches. Well, I'm looking for a beautiful spot where I can actually do this. Well, I want to vlog somewhere beyond Arcot, because that's where the beautiful stretch is. There's mountains, road goes up and down. I've just crossed Kanchipuram, and this is how the roads are. There are patchy stretches of very good roads, and then there is very bad stretch roads like this. wherever the roads are detouring, the roads are bad, and that's because of all the traffic congestion. That's the bottleneck that happens, and but so far so good. No, so what's wrong with this? It is ready. Red and black is ready. You see, this is how the patches are, and so you saw the bad stretch over there, and then there's a good stretch over here. There's a bad stretch again on the top, on the front, and so it's very tough to keep a constant pace. I'm doing between 80 to 100, and I'm very rarely touching 110. My usual average speed is around 130. But it's very tough to keep that pacing, and Google tells me that I'm going to reach Arjun's place by 7. This is going to be irritating because that's when the traffic starts in Bangalore. Hopefully I should be able to pick up some pace post Vellore. We have not crossed Vellore yet, right? So we are still in Kanchipuram. So the problem with these tall vehicles going in the front is you don't really see what is up ahead in front of you. But he might just skip a pothole and that will come right at you. So I would say that bad. Like there was a small small hump, not hump. The road was just joining together, and in that area the road was a little. So that's the road that goes into Kanchipuram. The road was joining and it was slightly higher. I thought my rims are going to get cut, but thank God no. So another bad stretch. So I'm gonna stand up and take it. I just had all the luggages in my bag reorganized. I was trying to shift the weights around the motorcycle, the panniers, the top box, and so currently the top box is the heaviest part of the motorcycle. I'm okay with it because it kind of helps in some downforce, and it helps in braking better. So far so good. I'm just gonna take off right now. It's almost 2:32 p.m. I started home at 1:15. I was at Porul Toll, and it's getting hot. It's just 32 degrees C. Hey, come on. Whatever. So this is a good patch. I'm gonna gun here. Just as I was opening her up, there was a massive pileup of traffic, and there was a lake close by. So naturally, I was thinking there's a beach, but actually no. As I was rolling into Ranipet, I could not stop but thinking that all the Hugo Bosses and Aldos that you guys wear are actually made in this stretch from Ranipet all the way up to Krishnagiri, Walajabad. All these places are loaded with factories that make uppers for shoes.
For the last time, I thought I got away with that traffic jam, and this time I got myself to a real traffic jam, and this time it was massive. Now, my only fear was that I go probably to the corner of the road and hit a massive pothole with no footing, and I might drop the bike. But the beauty of the Chase is, however you drop it, it's the boxer twin that takes the fall, and I have SW Motec engine guards, and they will do their job. But I was boiling in my 3-season Dainese suit, even though I didn't have any of my liners inside and all the vents open. It was boiling. It was humid and sweaty. But I said, let's endure this. There was some road work happening, and there was the cause of this massive pileup of traffic. But the GS was brilliant. It flipped its way through like a small baby. I realized my suspension was an auto and it was making it very, very soft. I should have been in dynamic mode. That way the suspension is a little more stiffer, especially with all your massive luggage. And on your motorcycle, you can take the corners beautifully. The dynamic ASA is simply brilliant.
So this right here is Velo, my friends. Some of the best mutton you get here. They don't call it mutton here. They don't call it goat. They call it sheep. It's a predominantly Muslim area, and the very famous CMC Velo, the Christian Medical College, is right here. I lived my early years a little bit here for 3 to 4 years. My father was getting trained in CMC Bangalore for cardiothoracic surgery, and we were here for 3 to 4 years. The place was called Bagayam. So, and there is another place where you get pretty decent non-veg food. That's called Bangalore Kitchen over there. And you have to
I am a solo rider at heart. I am like that dark cloud in the midst of white clouds and the blue sky. But I love to welcome people in my solo journey. I also try to reach out to that hill in the yonder and wonder how fast I need to go close to it, to touch it. I've always wondered this bus that goes on the opposite lane and wonder who in that bus is journeying to where. I used to wonder, now what? Yes, sir. I love riding solo. But then I would continue my journey, because the journey has so much bends and curves, and you just don't know what you would see, like this lovely train that I was trying to race. My journey continues, watched over by my Father from heaven. My son, you will meet a friend for life. Please welcome the African twin and his master, Ganesh.
So I'm a little away from Maniambadi, guys. I mean, I'm a solo rider at heart. The most fun part is when you find another adventure biker who's chasing you and catches you in the middle of the road, and especially even if it's somebody who we have already met somewhere before. Hi,
Ganesh.
Ganesh Muruganan. So he saw the labeling on my motorcycle, Murugs, and then he said, hey, and he waved and he stopped. So he's also going to Bangalore, and he's also riding to IBW, just like me. So how has the ride been so far?
Pretty good to
Yeah.
escape from the rain that just finished.
So I was seriously thinking that areas like Chambrambakam are going to be like clogged, and I'm going to be like wading knee deep in water. See, I'm like wearing all my rain gear and all that. It's like boiling inside it. So, but thankfully there was no water.
There was no
logging at
water
all.
actually.
Brilliant.
Absolutely nothing.
Brilliant.
Just the roads were a little bad. but
Yes. That's what happens is every time there's a small, there's rainfall incessant, the traffic clogs up. And these huge, well kind of potholes.
Yeah, that's the scary one.
Really,
for
all
the
your rims
tires
get bent and all
and the
that.
rims, yes.
So, guys, if you're like riding for the next 1 week or 1 month, this Chennai to Bangalore stretch is going to be ridden with deep potholes. So please watch out for them.
Especially until I think Kanchipuram was really bad.
Right,
Post that it was
right.
all right.
Yeah, keep your pace, keep your eyes open, don't nod and sleep on the wheel, and enjoy your ride.
Now that I had met my friend Ganesh, we decided to roll out and get to Bangalore together.
What was that?
We were 100 kilometers short of Bangalore, and I'm wrapping up this video with this shot of this lovely sunset, which reminded me of this beautiful song by Elton John called Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me. Well, the sun has to go down every day to rise up and give you hope for another day. And I was looking forward to meeting my good friend Arjun, his wife Zenitha, and their lovely Persian cat Shifu. Coming up next week is this lovely ride continues from Bangalore to Goa. So until then, do like, comment and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is Dr. M signing off for the Biking Experience.